the studio is Colette Brown. If you want to vote for her, please do. She is up for the Posh Icon Business Award. All right. I may have missed a few words from the title, but that's essentially what it is. I'd encourage you to vote for her. That's pretty dope. Neighborhood Pharmacy, our friends over there. You ready? Neighborhood Pharmacy over there on Twin Cities, St. Croix. Changing healthcare one patient at a time. G Muscles has got a big fitness competition this weekend. And I thought about participating, and then I was like, you know what? Let somebody else win something. You know what I mean? So I will not be participating in the bench press or the. Can you tell I don't lift weights? I don't even know what you call it. Other one. That. It's happening. I will be on the sidelines looking for all the strong woman. Listen, man. I feel like if I do ever get in some kind of situation, like for example, stuck in a car, I need a woman strong enough to pull me out. You know what I mean? So I'm
only fair.
Yeah, by rights. So I'm gonna go and see if I could find somebody capable, because I'm 200 plus right now. Also got to let you know that Vivid Road March. What the hell? $1,000. Dirk.
Wow.
Dirky.
That's amazing, man.
Dirky. Listen, bro. So at the end of the video, I don't know if you noticed, but there was our top 20 countdown flyer that Jaman included.
Yes, that's right.
And he got $100 for that a couple of times. For this very same song, as a matter of fact.
That's amazing.
So that's what we do every week.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story, sir,
say less.
is that if you're right. So if your song is played and it gets enough thumbs up, you could win $1,000. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So now, speaking of stories, brother, I know you got a lot of great stories that you could tell.
Boy. Probably need to be turned into a movie at this point.
At this point, yeah. At what point? Well, how old were you when you realized? I know you took me through a little chronology.
Yeah.
Well, how old were you specifically at the point where you realized I could do this?
Probably like 13.
What?
Yeah, when I started out, I used to play steel band first.
Okay.
You know, like how you guys have Rising Stars
Right.
here, like the big steel band in Tatola at the time they were called Shooting Stars.
Okay.
So I used to play the six bass. We traveled around, we went to Trinidad and Tobago and played and stuff like that. So I was into music from an early age.
Right.
And my household had a lot of music, like huge record collection. And I actually, till this day, I have in original vintage quality 17 plus jam band, all of those, and wax, and records.
Yeah.
You know, my parents had a real big, and of course, growing up on their parents, like Kenny Rogers and the Percy Sledge and all that. So it was a real eclectic mix of music. I just always loved music. Eclectic. So I just always could find myself. Music has always been my saving grace, basically. Whatever mood you're in, and I just found I could, because I'm not classically trained. I never did music one day in school yet. I wasn't in a band in high school, any of that stuff. So I'm fully self-taught. Self-taught songwriter, engineer, producer, beat maker, arranger, conductor, the whole nine, Now,
what would you say is your most significant accomplishment in music so far?
I would say definitely releasing original material that made it on an international level. Music that we did with like people like Onion, and we made it at that time. We had a song called Wine on Me, which I produced and wrote as well. And that was featuring Harrella and Onion, and that made it on VP Records Soca Zone. So that was an internationally distributed thing. That's just one of the big things. And we had other huge songs, and basically doing big collaborations with persons like him, James E.P., getting the grace of stage and actually be the backing band for people like Denise Belfon and all these huge stars, DeVille, Glenn Washington, all these reggae stars as well, Peter Ram. That's been an amazing experience,
Yeah.
Because when I started my own band, right, like just to bring it forward a bit, the reason I started my own band is because I was kind of, tired. It becomes mundane doing a one-dimensional thing.
Right.
And I consider myself talented or skilled enough to cover multiple genres. So I wanted to be able to go play the hotel and the same night go and play a jam.
Right.
That kind of way?
Yeah.
Because I just love music and I love playing for everybody. I love making people happy. I love, that's just me.
Okay. All right, so we got some toys here.
Yeah.
International acclaim. You've been doing this for a long time, but doing it very well at a very, very high level.
Yes, correct.
So I feel like I should let you play something.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of these are my original rhythms, and everybody knows them.
Now I feel like you're gonna start some controversy, because you said all these things is yours, That's what you said. That's what those were the words that came out of your mouth.
Facts.
You said all of these things are yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again, bro.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. Facts. I dare and I challenge anyone to bring you the original files. I will sit down in this RX7 right now and write those rhythms from scratch. You understand?
You can't do that.
Challenge anybody else. Even the biggest of them who they call a ghost to even write their own rhythm from scratch. They can't do it. I guarantee that. And all of them are my friends, but I could pour the challenge.
Hey, I can't. I brought you here in peace, brother. You are not.
You
are not. Oh my goodness.
But I'm just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? And look, a lot of these guys are my friends, but we keeping it real, you know what I mean? So this rhythm here originally came from Tatola. You understand? This was programmed by myself. I was a member of the Primetime Band at the time. I wrote this rhythm in 1996. It was released. This rhythm was stolen and recorded by several bands in the USVI.
Stolen and recorded.
Yeah, they mimicked it. They mimicked it and recorded it. Those bands included 17 Plus, Imagination Brass, all of the, I'm being real.
Oh, wow.
And listen, all of that is water under the bridge, and I'm brother. Yeah, for long, but I'm just saying.
I feel the tide is rising.
No. Listen, in life, right? Having life that I really own, other than material things and you know what I'm saying, assets, is my name. Right. You understand? I build my name from scratch. I helped create the VI song as you know it today, the modern song as you know it.
I'm gonna give you that.
You understand?
Yeah, for sure.
So at the end of the day, like a lot of the credit I didn't get.
The description. Yeah.
It's facts. You know.
All right, now, Burning Flames. Onion had a storied career.
Yeah, correct.
That's still going.
That's my brother for life.
This is indeed listed as one of his greatest hits.
Correct.
Hi there, beautiful.
And you did this.
Yeah, correct.
I said, stop it, the man.
Ain't nobody in this place as beautiful as you. May I have this dance with you?
Well, that depends.
Depends on what.
Can you handle it?
I'm not sure. You wouldn't know until you test me.
So you can grind.
I could whine.
You can grind.
I could whine. Let's get on the dance floor.
Okay then, let's do it.
Climbing up in the party, spot the sexy young lady. So I thinking to tell her I could be your perfect lover. So I went to approach her, tried to get a little closer. Grinding up on her body, she started to say so sweetly,
Boy, I love in your motion.
you, Coco B.
Right.
Why
Why
not
not?
me?
How you feeling now, baby? You must be think that I'm crazy. Showing off all emotion, giving you so much action.
True, we don't know each other. I'll be the best you've had ever. We have one night together. I'll make it last forever. Dancing with you the whole night. Girl, you making me feel right. Telling me that you want me and you'll be my one and only. Find a nice little corner. Start to hold you tighter. Got me hands down all over. You saying let's take it further.
Boy, the way you caress me,
That's all
got me feeling so sexy.
Yeah?
Now I'm yearning for pleasure. Baby, it's now or never.
I've been waiting forever. Now I let loose the pressure.
Boy, the way how you moving, I say you just have me wanting.
If you could whine, girl, whine on me. Whine on me.
If you could ride,
Oh, that's my part. That's my part.
ride on
I got this part, Coco.
Right. Why not me? How you feeling now, baby? You must be think that I'm crazy. Showing off all my motion, giving you so much action.
True, we don't know each other. I'll be the best you've had ever. We have one night together. I'll make it last forever.
That's me, baby.
Are you feeling me, baby? I'm connected.
Why not me?
I just love the way you move, baby. Just keep it like that. Keep it like that.
Why not me?
If you could ride, boy, ride on me.
Oh, baby. And if you could whine on me.
Waistline, waistline.
Why not me?
Get it, get it, get it, get it. Hey, hey.
Get down together, baby. We gotta get down.
Man.
I just love the way you whine. I love the way you do it to me good. Whine on me.
Wine on me. Wine on me.
Man, that is one of the greatest soca songs of all time.
Correct. Correct.
Says right there on the label Extreme.
Yeah,
I
correct.
just had to
And
share.
I have to definitely big up my brother for life, Onion, and that. Because as I was just mentioning earlier, right, I realized that with a lot of us in this industry, especially in this part of the region, we seem to have an issue with giving people that just do, right? And as I said, persons like myself did a lot of work for the culture and for so many persons and never got credit. Onion is one of those persons. Besides Danny Cat, my brother Danny Cat, my brother for life.
Oh, I told Danny Cat you were gonna be here, and he was like, "I
man.
should come."
That's my Danny. I wish Danny were here right next to me right now. That's my brother for life. Real people, you know. And Danny is actually the reason that I first got written credit on jam band albums.
Okay.
Because I was doing rhythm for them since like 96, and I never got official credit in writing for
Right.
my intellectual property until 1999. Because there was a situation, I'll give this story really quick, right? Jamman was in Puerto Rico recording.
Okay.
And Harry called me a morning, I was to walk in Tatola and hey, Hoop, I got a problem. I said, what going on? So I hear like somebody snatch the phone from him. Friday come on. Hey, Dirky, my son, this, whatever. I ain't gonna say the words he said, but you know, this dude make a, you know what? I said, well, what's going on? Apparently, Harry did something, unintentionally, of course, and wiped all the rhythms out of the box.
Yeah.
So I now had to leave my job, go home, take all of the rhythms, put them on a cartridge like this,
Right.
put them in a FedEx envelope, and ship them to Puerto Rico, or else Jamman couldn't record
Respect.
that time. You know what I mean?
Respect.
So that's when I officially started getting credits for my work. And I wasn't making a big deal out of it, you know. But I say this to say, your intellectual property is your soul, your heart, and
Yeah,
mind,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So credit sometimes, and we know how it is in this
Oh, for
industry.
sure.
Ain't everybody like you or I gonna slip somebody at least like $100 and buy a drink.
Right, right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So sometimes a man and woman, all they have is their name. Give them the just credit. And Onion has always given me just that. Onion and Danny, those two people respectively, I love my brothers for life. I remember one time we were in Skate Key Arena in Miami, and there's a video of this on YouTube as well. And Onion brought me up on stage, out of the crowd, and said, listen, y'all hear this song here? This man here ain't from Antigua. He's not from Trinidad. He's not from Jamaica. He's from a little island there named Tatola. And he wrote and produced this song for me. And he always credits me with revitalizing his career. And that really means a lot.
That record certainly did that.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. All right. Now, this is the most that you're going to talk for a little while because you let these boxes and computers
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see what you
I'm
got.
going to play a couple of those that people wouldn't know mind. Ready for me?
Ready.
All right.
I heard this turn into something else.
This was original Rhythm of Mine, another one that was in prime time. Jam Band used it for I forget what it Bomb Threat, I think.
Yeah.
No.
I think
Strike
so.
Jam. Strike Jam.
Yeah.
Strike Jam.
So are you saying this transition is yours?
Yep.
Are you saying?
Yep.
Listen,
All of this is
you're
mine.
putting me in problems with friends, bro.
You know this one?
Yes, I do. Hold on.
Tell me. Sit, boom, bap. Jam Band up on top.
Oh!
Tell them that he run the country.
Oh, come on! Come on! Okay, wait. All right, stop. I'm gonna stop you here, right? I'm gonna stop you. Oh no, this might make you angry, but this is the journalistic integrity in me. So, all right, so was it you? Okay, wait. First of all, big respect to Native Son.
Yeah, definitely. They got to Native Son.
And Jackie.
For life. Jackie, that's my people. Deshaun, my people.
The Diamond. I don't mean to cause any family rifts here, but was it not you that Daddy Friday was throwing words at in Throwback Batty?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, that wasn't you.
That was
Okay, just
that was 2 bands from Tatola.
right. And I thought you were
no,
among
no.
them. Oh.
At that time, I wasn't in any. I was like in one of the young bands, the smaller
Yeah,
bands.
yeah.
At that time, Throwback Party came out. I wasn't in prime time then. He was
Okay.
throwing awards at prime time
Oh,
and
but that's
System
before
Band.
you.
That's before I joined.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't involved in any of that. But the story
Way to
behind that
recuse
is
yourself.
yeah. The story behind that is the original Throwback Party rhythm did come out of Tatola. That rhythm was created by a guy named Jason Cameron. He was Prime Time's original rhythm man. So that went down. I am not going to talk too much about it because I wasn't involved, but whatever transpired, they took it, they used it, and recorded it, and the whole thing spiraled out of control. And but that was before my time.
You're sure?
I'm telling you, I was not a part of the band, and I was still in school.
Hey. Just being a journalist here.
Yeah, man, you know vibe.
Robin, Charlie, I run this one's for you. Last Tuesday morning, big jam session. When I make up a jam, I mash down the land just for them woman. Look me throwback party, had them in a frenzy. They cut back the rail like they don't care, mashing down the city. But them rotten scoundrel, imitation mongrel. Rip up the song, then put them down on cassette and CD. They can't make tune like me, none of them can't make tune like me. Bend down your bum, touching the ground, that is Daddy Friday. They can't make tune like me, none of them can't make tune like me. I have lyrics to sell that you can tell to Tommy Canary. Sing daddy, bring out the body, show them the way your man go play, last laugh and jubilee. Sing daddy, come out with the body. It's a the man coming from your front for we on parade day. Now everybody get ready. Party time.
So them T-Fin Bandman imitation jam band is not you.
No.
Okay, just
Nah.
checking.
I am an originator, not a thief.
Session rocking, rock things down. You feel irate, you want jam. Sexy ladies, cock back your bum and kick up your rear and throw back party. Throw back, you got throw back party. Throw back party, throw back, you got throw back party. All in the air, throw back party. Cock back your rear, throw back party. Wine like you're mad, throw back party. Jam like you're
You just got to say the story. And then
You understand? I'm ready for you. I have the original in everything. I guarantee you, Rashidi, I am the only person that have all these original rhythm left in the entire Caribbean. I have a catalog of rhythm. Like,
hey, hold on now.
Trust me.
Funk is listening to you.
Funk might have to call me for some stuff.
Oh, this dude is spicy.
No, man, big up the Funk. Hey, let me tell you something. 17 Plus was my all-time favorite band back in those days.
Yeah, man.
I had so much
Mine's
respect
too.
for every man. Azik.
Oh, just
now
give me an
saying
instrumental in the
Kelly.
background. Anything.
Oh, man.
It doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. Azik, Kelly.
Yeah, man. Azik, Kelly, Funk Gums, Fredo.
Yeah.
Even Fredo in the Heart Attack days.
Yeah.
Like, I used to really love those guys. Like, growing up, Born in Flames and 17 Plus, to me, I like different styles. So, like, Jam Man is always Jam Man. Always has been and always will be their song. But to me, 17
Plus was innovative.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Innovative. Born in Flames the same way.
Right.
Like you never heard that style before. The rhythm patterns and everything, the cadences, just out of this wall. And when Onion come down with that kind of high-pitched voice and
Yeah.
like you never heard anything like that. 17. Oh, and listen, I want to say so much ultimate respect. Kelly, Popa Kelly was one of my mentors as well. And Popa Kelly never in life ever told me no. If I call this man for anything, Rashidi, one question he needs to ask, dog, how soon you need it?
Right.
This man will come, meet me in the studio. Kelly actually recorded 2 songs with Extreme. Ask yourself, right? How many other bands have you seen Popa Kelly feature on songs with?
Not many.
So that shows you
Outside
the
of
level.
17 and Jam.
So that shows you the level of mutual respect. I know you had
Kelly and
problem. I
Funk
know you
had
had.
their own
Well,
thing
Kelly
at
and
one
Funk.
time
I'm talking
too,
about besides his own stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whether it was
Right,
Kelly
right.
and Funk, whether it was Problems Band. Hey, I love Problems Band too, man. Grasshopper and all those big tunes Kelly had. I was a Poopa Kelly freak. You know what I'm saying? Anything because I love guitarists as well.
And that unique high pitched voice.
Yes,
too.
exactly. So people love Danny, love Onion, love Kelly, of course. Kelly's one of my favorite guitarists of all time, along with Onion. You know, Danny Cat, big up yourself as well. So they just had a unique style. I love innovative things. You know, everybody everybody would follow the jam man pattern. And let's be real, we had a lot of imitations and people that mimic the song. But 17 always had their own thing. Born in Flames always had their own thing. Enforcements, I love Enforcements too.
Enforcements.
Oh, man.
People want to know why you always
Oh,
jumping
man.
crazy and you always jumping so rude.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right. That's what's up. All right, so those are some of your musical inspirations.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You turned out to be an inspiration for many.
Yeah, you know, I just play my part, you know. I always apply a certain level of discipline and professionalism. A lot of people need to understand I haven't survived, not only survived, but thrived so well in the game for this long.
You put a lot of emphasis on the word thrived.
Yeah. Well, for several reasons, you know. There are a lot of us, there persons that have been in this longer than me, and if you go and you speak to them now, nothing but, you know, worries and complaints. But I found a way very early on to capitalize on my intellectual property and my skills and talent. I always focus on the business, and that's why I tell youngsters, especially now, your intellectual property is you. That's your heart, mind, and soul. And you should learn every aspect of the business as much as possible. I learned very early on publishing, copyrights. Like I say, I mean, I have music on international record labels for years and receiving royalties and stuff, like way before these things were heard of around here. So, you know, I studied the game early. I never ever in my life, Extreme made 25 years this year. Most consistent band with the biggest string of hits. You understand? That's undebatable. And I never had a manager yet, Rashidi. Never had a manager, never had an accountant, any of those things. I do everything myself.
So now, do you ever feel like that took away from the creative aspect of it, or?
At times it has, because when you're dealing with management, you essentially have to take on everyone else's problems. You know, and if you come to perform a night and you don't have a smile on your face and your energy is off, it could throw everything off, you know. And there's a lot of little intricate things that happen. You're dealing with a whole lot of different characters and nuances. So you know how it goes.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know, I talk my way through it, you know, and there have been times where they have little issues here and there, and the times when I was like, you know what, do I really want to continue doing this thing? But the music always brings me back, you know. It's never ever been about, you know, like the crowd and wanting to be on stage and being seen and all of that, because I always been a more behind the scenes guy anyway. You know. So I just apply myself, like I say, to the business aspect. We always been the creative person to come up with the melodies, the concepts, the writing and all of that stuff, and work together with. I've been fortunate to work with some of the very best musicians in the world, you know, including here in St. Thomas, St. Croix, and the BVI, you know, people like Boots, you know, Bolo for Imaginations, Poopa Kelly, Onion, all of these people, man. It's just been an amazing journey, and it's always been enough for me, Rashidi, just to have their respect. For them to come to me and tell me they've been looking at me and following me for years, they respect me and they look up to me. I'm like, you know, when you're young and you're looking up to these people, kind of like, not to use that word, but idols, basically. You know, oh man, what eyes you bringing in there? Another monster tune. Oh my God, let me stop this.
People all over the world, you're about to be entertained by the number one, the number one diva, Horella. Horella, sing no girl, sing.
Baby, they stream it for it.
Yes.
You were whining with
right, this is an early warm classic. Any band with a female artist or starting the jam with this year.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
And that's you again.
Yeah, that's me again.
Just checking, brother. I don't know.
Yeah, I do a couple of little things, you know.
Oh, no. Say that again? Oh, I'm sorry, live. But good morning, everybody on the live. Yes, so this is being recorded. It's going to be there. Some people going to see here and be offended by something.
Well, that's all right, you know.
I did not come here for this. I can't.
Well, but my whole thing is, Rashidi, why would anyone be offended?
Uh-huh.
I'm not here taking jabs at anyone. I'm just speaking facts and the truth.
Just telling the truth.
Just telling the truth.
Right,
I'm not dissing everyone. You heard me say even like stuff that I didn't get credit for, a person that straight up stole stuff from me. That's water under the bridge.
Right.
You know, I'm way past that.
But boy, the tide is rising
I'm
today.
way past all of that.
Okay. All right.
I'm still making money off of what I did back in the 90s and in the 2000s up to now. So
That's amazing.
where are them? Where are they?
Oh, boy. Oh.
What the heck did I just say? Where are them? I haven't had my coffee for the morning yet. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry too. But I got you up early this morning. Thanks for
that's
catching
all right.
the Native Sun, our sponsors of today's show.
Correct. Big up Native Son.
So anything else in there?
Yeah, man. I got a whole lot of things in here, you know. You know, whatever it is you want to hear.
Oh no, it's all you, brother. You-
All right. Say less.
So you got some great bass lines. Do you play bass too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nah, that's Rello, man.
Oh, Rello on the bass.
Yeah, Rello on the bass. That's my brother for life. Big up to Rello.
Come down with it. Come down with it. Nothing easy, solving the problem. This one of the ladies on top. So the time we gonna bring up
Pass.
This is a hot girl summer. The ladies getting it together. We on the outside. We on the outside. Alright, now let me see how you think it easy to be locked down in the pandemic. You think it easy when you want something and you can't get it. We on the outside. We on the outside. Come down with it. Show waist.
Solid waist.
Solid waist.
Pull that.
Big stinking dirty
Yeah,
tune.
that one there, yo. That, oh my good, that
Hey,
one.
the ladies love that one there bad.
As they should, man. That one was fire, brother.
Yeah, definitely big up to Pascal, man. My frequent collaborator and bandmate for years, you know what I'm saying? Years back. I've been working with Pascal now since about 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. When he first started out. It's been a real pleasure working with him, and he's one of my very favorite voices in the
for sure.
entire Virgin Islands. I think he's one of the greatest all around. You know,
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
had
He's
that belief
dope.
in him. I still believe in him.
I tell him that every time he comes here for
yeah,
an
man.
interview. Yeah,
And
yeah.
he does his own thing as well. You know, he's doing his own thing in his own career on the side. You know, so I fully support him with that as well. You know, that's what it's about in life.
Give me that one from the top.
Come down with it. Nothing easy, solving the problem. This one of the ladies on top. So the time we gonna bring out the girl them. This is a hot girl summer. The ladies getting it together. We on the outside. We on the outside. Alright, now let me see how you think it easy to be locked down in the pandemic. You think it easy when you want something and you can't get it. We on the outside. We
No, this is not you.
No.
Oh.
This one ain't me.
I was about to say.
But this one, this one come from the BVI though.
It did?
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. Cold hard facts. It's not me, but it came from the BVI. They got to Milo. Milo was the original writer of this rhythm here.
Oh, the BVI, USVI.
Yeah, and we collaborate. Milo and I collaborate on a lot of things in the past, so big up Milo as well, you know. People don't know about a lot of work he did as well.
So you're saying this come from the BVI?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen, Rashidi, I will go as far as to say,
he stopped the music.
Even jam and stuff like, remember they used to have this sample like, all I want to do is make the whole crowd bounce, yo. Even songs like that came from me originally. I'll tell you where it came from. That was a Snoop Dogg sample that came from the Dog Pong album named Dog Food, and we just sped it up. I could tell you where.
Sir?
I'm telling you, I could tell you intricately where every single tone, every song, every sample came from. That many bands on here, even those that use it now, their libraries, they don't even know they originally came from me. So that's why when I say I could confidently say I contributed to the entire song and culture of the Virgin Islands in many different aspects. It's not a bragging or boasting thing, it's just facts. You know what I'm saying?
I got more questions. All right, keep going. Oh, the live does have a question. What's the question?
Have you ever worked with Bio?
With Vio. I work with, not specifically with Vio, I work with Daddy Jones. Daddy Jones, there was a song we did with Pascal called On the Road. Some years back, Daddy Jones did the beat for that. He came out to Tatola. Him and Pascal recorded it, and we put it together for an album with Extreme. I never worked with Vio specifically, but I'm a huge Vio fan.
Okay.
Daddy Jones is one of the persons, you know, that's a goat there too. That man there actually changed the game even sonically.
Who asked
with
that
rhythm,
question?
you know?
Joe.
Okay.
Rolling back up, guys.
So I was gonna ask a similar question because some of those things I've heard come out of Jones box too. So again, we're saying that all of those are yours.
The ones that I just played,
Yes.
separate to the ones that I indicated that are my own. I would never sit down in front of you now and tell you something is mine that's not mine.
Okay, all right.
You understand? Straight up.
Just checking.
Like I say, it's so important. I'll give you a real quick example, right? Let me run some rhythm in the background while I talk, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Let me show you, right? If you look at even...
Hold on. Who that for?
That's Boots.
Oh,
That's Jam
okay,
Band.
all right.
That's Jam Band.
I was about.
I just had it here in front of me, so I was just
You are
running
not
it.
going to come in here and ruin my childhood.
I could ruin it with a couple other things, but...
Yeah,
I ain't
please.
want.
Please.
You know, but just to say, like, for instance, if you look on the credits on my albums for Extreme over the years, like, there was one time we did the song Saddle Up, right? And the bass player at the time, we were looking for some lyrics in specifically relating to like horse racing,
Right.
because it's Saddle Up. And Pascal and I couldn't really come up with the one line we needed.
Right.
Well, we came up with a line, but we wanted to make sure that we were accurate in
Right.
what we were saying, right? Factual. So I called up the bass man. He hung out a lot down on the harsh track and stuff, which was Zolan. He plays bass for Vibe now. He used to play with Extreme at the time.
Right.
He came to the band room. He gave us a line. One line, and he has writing credits on the album. I use this to say, just as an example, give people their credit that they deserve. Oh man, you got it right there.
Yo, you think it's a game? You think you're the only person who got things in a box?
Orlando hot girls, real waka them massive. KP and the Peachy massive. $50. They call me stingy, the biggest jockey. Don't mind the belly, cause I ride it heavy. It's a gal from Chile, to lose the style. Kentucky Derby, calling me already. She biting on the bridle, gal get ready to saddle. Baby. No matter the season, up on my mind is riding. Baby, wind up on me. Saddle up, baby, get ready to ride on daddy. Saddle up, baby, get ready to ride on the pony. Saddle up, baby, get ready to show off your motion. Saddle up, well two, well 1, 2, and let me see, get on the pony. Ride, give me like a truck now. Ride, get on the pony. Ride, let me see you now. Ride, get on the pony. Ride, give me like a truck now. Ride, get on the pony. Ride, let me ride inside. Saddle up, baby, get ready to show off your motion. Saddle up, baby, get ready to ride like a Canada. Saddle up, baby, get ready to show off your motion. Saddle 1, 2, well 1, 2, 3. Let me see you now. Put on the ground, chuck it in hard. Put on the ground, chuck it in hard. Put on the ground, chuck it in hard. Chuck it in hard. Put on the ground, chuck it in hard. Put on the ground, chuck it in hard.
We just talked about Vio here. Nice Vio there. I love these rhythm here. Big up Jones. Big up Jones.
Wait. Stop.
I'm a huge Vio fan.
Stop.
I have all these original rhythms.
Stop. Who does that belong to?
That's Jones.
Okay, then turn it up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a huge Vio fan. I'm saying big up to Jones.
If he had dare say that was his,
No, man.
we would have had to put him out.
Nah, never.
Whether
never.
it was yours or not.
Okay, so wait. Let me ask you this though, on a serious note. So this is before stems.
Yeah, way before stems.
So
Stems
you-
didn't exist at this time.
So you recreated this.
Yeah.
From scratch.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of those rhythms that you heard me play earlier today, I lost a lot of that stuff in the Hurricane as well.
Yeah.
Like recently, a few years back, there was a primetime reunion on Tortola. I had to sit down and write over Choo Choo and Bonnie Get Up Slowly and all those rhythms from
because
scratch.
you could not possibly play a reunion without Bernie.
Exactly. So I had to recreate Ram, Highs Up, Highs Up. All of those things I wrote from scratch.
That's you?
No, that
okay.
original rhythm was Jason, the same guy that write the original Throwback Batty rhythm.
Got you.
But the funny thing about it, when Primetime recorded that Ram, it actually came from me though, because the funny story is Jugu brother. Everybody know Jugu, of course.
Of course.
His older brother Ramon, right? He used to run the box for Primetime, and he used to give it to me and Ricky Kana. Ricky Kana is who run the box for OMG now, right?
Right.
That's my bro. So he used to give us the box, so the box ended up getting wiped. And that guy, Jason, was going to school in the UK, training or whatever, right? So we had to end up writing all of those rhythms from scratch, just from off of our air, from our memory.
Right.
And they went to the studio and recorded and didn't even realize it.
Oh wow.
That's how clean, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not no way you could go and splice and download these loops and put 3 loops together and call it a rhythm. That's not a rhythm. We build everything from scratch, from the drums, the percussion, the lead box, the samples, all that stuff. We do from scratch. That's how I learn, and that's how I still do it to this day.
Ay. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, so right now we're paying homage to Jones.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, this is
I have
Al
to.
Jones. Okay, all right.
I have to, because Jones was actually an influence on me as well. So, you know, I have to put a man out there. Jones sonically changed the whole landscape of their music forever. And the man deserve his props. Alwyn, you know how I have told him this to his face.
Yeah.
So he knows how I feel about him, the respect and the admiration and the love I have for him. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Like, big respect. Jones, big every time.
So in this, you just got a file that's like Vio? Like you just got a section that just says
Yeah,
Vio?
yeah, I got section for everybody and everything I have done, you know. I got section for, I tell you, my catalog is so huge, Rashidi. It's like, it's crazy. Like, Pascal always say, listen, Doc, you got too much thing in this laptop. Too much thing.
So okay, it's one thing to like say you respect somebody, but it's another to like replicate their work at the standard and not deviate. Like,
Yeah.
son, I wish he had do this and put his song in there instead. No, like you that's exactly recreated like the originals. And
Yeah,
that's-
most of the stuff,
That's dope.
I write from scratch, A couple of things here and there over the years, Alwyn and I exchange, Like I will call him and say, hey, Hoop, you still got this here, such and such? Boom, I send it. And that's the kind of relationship we always had. Same thing, if you need anything, boom, just say the word, that's it. Nothing else involved, not a need for $1, nothing. And that's the kind of mutual respect we have,
No doubt.
Yeah. And, also did a lot of work, big up to my brother Haji as well down in Anguilla. I did a lot of work with them as well. They used some of my beats back in the days, Better Band and them, So, like I said, I work with so many people, right? I've done work with so many people. I produced for like even Cool Session Brass and different people like that. Like I said,
Which one for Cool Session?
there was a song I produced for them called Soca Superstar.
Okay.
Yeah, I produced that. I did stuff for everybody, man. Like I have lost count of how much music I've ever done throughout the whole Caribbean. I did stuff for people in Trinidad, Michelle Sylvester, and all these different people. I work with Kamau, big up to Kamau.
Oh, that's my
huge.
guy right there.
Yeah, man. Kamau
Okay,
is real
which
people,
song
man.
did you work with Kamau on?
There was a song I produced that he sang a song on called Never Leave.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
he's
a
dope.
big tune. Yeah, Kamau is an amazing talent, man.
Yeah.
Amazing talent.
Okay. Oh no. I grind off a girl to that one.
You see this rhythm here? You remember they say, right? Jam man, walk up harder.
Okay, yeah.
I want to big up my other brother, Michi, Craig Brown over on Virgin Gorda. Michi is the man that wrote this original rhythm here.
Respect.
Yeah, respect. Another BVI rhythm again. This is what I'm telling you. People don't have no kind of clue what we contribute to the game as a BVI.
We did bring you here for a reason. So.
Yeah.
Big respect to the native son.
That's Granny.
Yes!
Well, Granny.
Granny Wave.
And I recreated all of this from
Why,
scratch, and I wrote
okay.
all these rhythms over from scratch again. That's like I say, I lost a lot of
Jones'
stuff.
finest works too, right there.
Yeah, big tune. So I got a question for you.
who do you feel the best rhythm, the best boxman out of the Virgin Islands?
Overall, or there's several different components to that, because a boxman could be somebody that just run a box. I know several
that's
people.
true.
I know several people around here in the biggest bands you've ever known stand up and run rhythm and never write one.
Okay, that's a good point. That's fair. It's kind of like a DJ that never produced a record.
Yeah, no, a DJ is different.
Well,
I wouldn't marry that to that comparison there.
I don't know. A boxman
A boxman basically just pressing buttons.
on stage?
Yeah, on stage.
Yo,
I talk him a whole program.
Whoa,
The rhythm.
whoa.
there.
I'm not going. No, you're not going to do that. To keep a calypso band in timing,
No, you need a rhythm
a
man.
boxman is very.
No, but the
very
reason I was
critical.
asking you, like, okay, there are persons like myself,
Right.
Daddy Jones, others, Ghosty,
Yeah.
Swanks, whoever, that program the rhythm, make it from scratch, and actually the
Yeah,
selector,
I get that.
run
Right.
it on stage.
So that's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you're referring to that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That overall person,
Yeah.
because you have people that like in a couple of different bands, as I said, never wrote the rhythm, but were good at running them.
Yeah,
You know?
that's a skill in and of itself.
Yeah, I'm not dismissing it, you know.
Right.
I'm not dissing or dismissing
Okay,
it.
so as far
That's
as
an awesome skill.
programmers or what we would call producers that use these boxes to
Okay.
make music and beats, who would you
Okay.
say? Give me your top 3. Top 5 would make this too easy for you. And we
Yeah.
spent too much money for an easy question.
Okay, well, I base everything, I rate really harshly. So I base everything based on the impact the person would have made on the culture in the game, sonically, what they brought, the change that they brought. Like, you know, some of us are called disruptors, where we disrupt the whole industry and usher in a new era. So in terms of that, top 3, Boots. Boots is a godfather of this thing.
Okay.
I can't leave Boots out, no matter what we do.
That's fair. I had Rashawn Ross, and he feels the same way about Boots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And well, Boots encompasses not just rhythm man, but all around arranger.
Arrangement,
But we're talking rhythm box. You still gotta get to Boots, and I don't think Boots gets enough credit. There would be no Dirky, there would be no Daddy Jones without Boots.
Okay.
So that's why I put him up there. And I'm saying big up to Boots, and that was my brother for life, man. I miss him a lot too. But so Boots, Alwyn, Daddy Jones, myself. In terms of the impact to the culture,
impact,
in terms of consistency.
Sometimes it's weird for people to hear somebody mention themselves in an answer like that, but I second that.
Yeah.
The impact that you've made on the sound of music in this region is not to be denied.
Yeah, and the amount of share hits in terms of the quantity, the amount of rhythm produced, and for the amount of artists and amount of bands and consistent hits over the years too, covering multiple eras. How many persons can say that they did that?
Right.
That's why I put those 3 persons in there. Not to toot my own horn, but I have to be put in
Well,
there
let me
because
toot your horn for you, buddy.
I have to put it in there because I've spanned over 3 generations, 3 decades.
All right, that's fair.
Daddy Jones even more than me.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So I put Daddy Jones even above myself.
Okay.
And that's being real, being fair, because I looked up to Daddy Jones. You know what I'm
And
saying?
Jones is still making things. that
Yeah,
are
and he's
very
still
relevant.
making things, as well as I. And if Boots were here, he would have been too.
All right, now
You know?
you did mention Ghosty, which may have surprised some people, but he's an amazing talent.
It can't surprise people because Ghosty is an exceptional talent.
Yeah.
Exceptional.
Yeah.
Ghosty is
Okay.
an incredible musician.
Which other new age producer boxman stands out?
AJ.
Okay.
AJ Ventura. AJ is one of my favorites. Swanks as well.
Okay.
I love the energy and the impact that Swanks brought to the game, the freshness that he brought at the time. Just like with AJ. Remember when Extortion came out?
Of course.
Like when they had energy.
Right.
I remember the first time Extortion came to Tortola, they played at a place called Treehouse, a club.
Right.
And I engineered for them that night. That's when Pumpa and everybody, they were all together, of course, you know. And I was so amazed and impressed with AJ. And he was so young at that time. And I
Right.
was like, this guy is incredible, like amazing, you know. And then he could produce, he could sing.
He could sing,
He's
yeah.
like the whole package, man. And AJ knows this because I tell him this all the time. I big him up publicly, you know. So big up to all those guys, you know. There are a few other people too. I really like Osai, a lot of stuff that Osai does.
Yeah. He's dope too.
You know, Osai is dope, man.
So for a lot of people, right, and that's what I respect about you guys. Jones has Lil Jones, who's making
Oh
amazing
yeah,
beats too.
definitely.
But what I love about guys like yourself, I could ask a 30-year veteran in the music in another genre, and they have no clue what the new cats are doing.
Yeah.
You guys are very in tune to what the younger generation is producing.
And I love a lot of what the younger guys are doing. I like there's a guy called Malik Beats. He does a lot of great stuff. He does stuff, I think Jugu is actually his uncle.
Okay.
So he does stuff for Vibe. He does stuff for a band named UTB. There's another guy called Dimi.
All right.
That's Jugu nephew as well.
Oh, look at
yeah,
Jugu.
it's a family thing, you
Family
know.
tree.
Yeah, so Dimi is really
How you feel
amazing
about
too.
Papo? Papo.
Yeah, man.
You kind of got to say his name like that.
Yeah,
for people to catch it.
definitely, man. Definitely. There's a lot of really young cats in the game doing really big things, man.
Okay.
You know, so big up to them. I love what I'm hearing. I really love the way that they try to bring in a fresh era.
Yeah.
And even though I might like a certain thing, I tell people all the time, even if I tell you something, guess what? The best advice I could give you is don't study me.
Yeah, that's
I'm being
fair.
real. I'm being real. Don't study me. Be yourself. Push what you feel is good for you, because I never followed the masses. I never copied. I always stayed original and came with my own fresh song. Like you could hear a mile away and say, that's Dirky. That's extreme. You know what I'm saying? Just like you could tell Jones a mile away. It's the same thing. So don't study. Even if I tell you I don't like something, it's not personal. It's just that I may not be feeling that particular song or that vibe.
Right.
But, you know, listen, be yourselves. Whatever you feel is right is in your soul and your heart. If you love it, that's the most important thing.
Okay, so now technology has advanced. We gone from records to, you know, where we could put carts of music all in one machine, one laptop.
Of course.
How do you feel like the evolution? I don't know if this is a question from Facebook or Colette's question herself.
Sure.
Well, then ask it, Colette. You have a microphone.
The question was, I'm also trying to remember what the question was.
Do you feel like like the art of rhythm making is lost now that you got the stems? And like you're using the box as much.
It's getting a bit obscure now. It's getting a bit lost, I would say, for some persons, because of the technology. It's so easy now.
Right.
Because okay, you see the machine I have in front of you, the Yamaha RX-7. This is the foundational godfather of rhythm box
Okay.
in the world.
All right. So right now it's just an ornament.
No. If I plug it in,
Okay, let's plug it in. Then.
all right. Mute
Prove
this so I
to
can
me.
I plug this out.
I
on
got
this.
you. We got a pretty cool setup, don't we?
Yeah, but so to finish answering the question, it can be a bit scary because I think the technology ushers in a bit of laziness on the part of some persons, because it's easy to just take a couple of loops and put them together and say that's a rhythm, cut them up, and sampling is a part of the culture.
Right.
Because I was criticized and ridiculed for ushering that era of sampling in the BBI.
What was one of the first things that you sampled? I know you said the Snoop Dogg thing.
Yeah, no. I'll show you another song that everybody and the mother, as they say,
Right.
they use. This song called Choir.
Okay.
Right? I was the originator of that.
Where's the choir? You have it?
Let me see if.
So you just plugged that out. So you
yeah,
got to
I
plug
plugged
that
that
back
out.
in.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's see what you're talking about here. And careful, this is being recorded. People are going to look back at this in the annals of time. Careful where you put an emphasis on the word annal.
Thank you. All right. So for instance, now let me see. I'm gonna just drop something in here really quick, right?
Yeah.
So
All right, man. It's 10:48 in the morning.
let
We're
me drop
working
this
overtime.
here.
Customs was a little slow this morning, so
Yeah, hope they could step that up, man. That wasn't really a great experience, but so it goes. You
big
know?
respect to the native son, though.
Yeah, definitely. They're always on point, man. You hear that?
Uh-huh.
You hear that song, right?
Right.
That's used in like there was a point in time where that was used in, and that's just one variation of it, right? That's a short variation.
Can you show me in use? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't pick that one up. I don't know where that came from.
Okay, let me show you.
10:49 in the morning. We are having a conversation with Dirky the Great out of the British Virgin Islands, taking it to the extreme this morning. And that's an accomplishment in and of itself, brother. the name Extreme has lived
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Like-
definitely.
Extreme has been around for as long as you're around, almost.
Yeah, Extreme is 25 years.
Yeah.
Consistent, never stop, not even for a month.
Right. So what do you attribute that to? I'm sure you've had new members here and there, but
Of course, I've been through a barrage of persons, you know.
that's just the band life in the Virgin
That's the
Islands.
band life, yeah. Anywhere in the world, not just the Virgin
Right,
Islands.
true that.
People come, people go, but it's been an amazing experience. Some pitfalls along the way, but hey, you dust yourself off and you keep going. I've had to recreate my song about 6 times
Right.
over the years, but successfully I've done it.
Right.
So it, basically that discipline and the love for the music, you know.
So I would say successfully, because if we go back to Wine on Me, if we go back to the Harella record that I played earlier,
It's a vastly different song.
but it's hard to say Solid Waste ain't as good as them records.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
It's like Daddy Jones. Okay, Jungle. It is hard to say drop that beat. It's not as good as Jungle.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like
Correct.
that span of time and all that greatness in between.
Yeah.
That sustained energy is amazing, brother.
Yeah, definitely, you know. So I was saying with the song there, right? It's basically a song. I sampled that back in, I think it was 1995. I sampled that out of a Korg 01W keyboard,
Okay.
right? It's a voice. It's like a choir but a synthetic kind of song, and I manipulated it a little bit, mutated the song, and put my own spin on it. And that actually became the first time I made a rhythm with it was in '95, and it basically had a resurgence in the 2000s. Like everybody from Styley Band and Swanks and whoever, everybody in the entire region uses it, like killed it. They put it in rhythms and different things, right? So I'm just saying that's why I could say confidently, having contributed to the song, like sonically, the songs that you know. Like most people don't even know where they come from. Like I can tell you specifically what drum machine, what sample CD, what keyboard, or if I made the song with my voice, and I can hear it and I could tell you what machine I came from. I could tell you if a song came from this that was made in 1987 of Yamaha Corporation of Japan. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you where a clavinet or a marimba or whatever came from. Snare, I could listen to it and say, hey, that hi-hat came from the Yamaha R-White.
I saw Jones on Sunday, and he was having a conversation with Swanks. Like this is the Rhythm Boxman nerd speak right here. And that conversation was not intended for people like me, obviously, but they were tossing out what sounds came from what and how they recreated what, and it's fascinating.
Yeah.
For somebody who's a layman like me, when it comes to, I'm an end-use consumer. Like I like what it sounds like in the end. Somebody heard that tone and was like, what is that? But to a box man,
they
that
know what
tone
it is. They know what it is. It stands out.
and morphs into something else.
Yeah.
And those individual sounds are very important to men like you.
Correct. So I love the fact that it had a resurgence and still is being used. Not just that, just a very small example, of course. You know. But
you have anything of it in use?
Yeah, I have some stuff in here. I'm trying to find it, but it's so many.
There's too many files.
I'm here looking in front of me, and it's like the files in here are so crazy, right? I'm like, it's a lot of things in
What
here.
size drive does that laptop have?
Infinite? Pretty much close to it. Oh, let me see if.
I did put you on the spot with this question. I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's play this rhythm here, right?
Okay.
Music we love, give it a
Ah!
try, Jamie, 'cause we never die.
Ah!
Music we love, give it a try, Jamie, 'cause we never die.
To give you a little
Okay,
example,
thank
you
you.
understand?
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So I know I had a few things in here with it, and I have a lot of stuff on my own, but you know.
Right. Okay.
So just to show you, like, and that is a fixture. That song alone is a fixture in VI culture and music. You know, so many rhythms, beats were made with it, road marches and multiple hits. So just to show you, like, a lot of this stuff came from persons like myself and Alwyn and AJ too. Big up AJ because I don't know if you want me to talk about this, but I know years ago there were some other bands apparently. I don't know how they got it, but they got their hands on a file from AJ.
Right.
I don't know how, and that just spread like wildfire. And you will go around, you will see different rhythm guys, and you look at the file. Like if you play a file, like years ago, some guys stole some stuff from me, right? They broke in the vehicle I was driving, broke the glass, went with the cartridges, the zip drives and everything, right? And you know how I found those persons? They were dumb enough to go in a club and load up that disc with that Akai, that MPC, and play my rhythms. And I have made some rhythms for a band on St. John and another band from Angola that I never played before. And they were foolish enough to play them in the club. I could have gone up to that guy. I showed him, that's that program number. Look my name there.
Wow.
Yeah, because I have stuff that I could distinguish that's only mine.
And a photographic memory.
Of course. Right.
Right.
I do have a photographic memory.
Okay.
That helped me a lot through school.
I would imagine so. Okay, so do you? Let's.
Oh, this here, yeah.
Yeah, let's play with that box for a minute. See if it still works. Oh, my bad. I love when we get to use all our toys.
I hope this thing stays like
so you
have a little shot in the cable. You know,
I
the
saw
cable
how
so
you had
old.
to place the power cable
Yeah,
strategically.
the box is good, but the cable, I just realized that, you know, so, but it'll work.
Yeah, you had to put that like at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, see if you're getting any sun from it.
Yeah, I am, yeah. So you're gonna go ahead.
Yeah, so this is the Yamaha RX-7 digital rhythm program. As I said, this is like the granddaddy of all rhythm box. So your favorite rhythms, whether it was Let Loose, whether it was Ting Lang from Jamban, a lot of those rhythms you heard me play earlier from Daddy Jones, myself, Bamaya, all of those big rhythms that come from Tatola, all of those came from this machine here, Rashidi. So this is an analog machine. You can't sample anything. What's in it is in it. But the great thing about it is, for instance, so you take this marimba, right? And you see clearly that it's working. I put it up here. I spread it around all these pads. And then you basically know. And that's how it works, right? So you have to use the songs here, but there are ways that you can mutate it. Like, for instance, you have the effect button. You can put a decay on it. If I do this and put some decay, listen how it goes longer.
Okay.
So that's how that works, right?
All right.
So this is the first rhythm box. The one that was popular before this was the RX-5. RX-5 would be rhythms like Obe and stuff like that from Jamban from before, right? Horse Chip.
Okay.
And all those shoes came out of RX-5. This was a successor. And these machines were discontinued. So imagine, you see what we have in a laptop? All we have in a laptop, we used to have to put like probably at least two of these, two RX-5, and Alesis HR16, SR16, the Korg Super Percussion, the Roland TR707 and 727. So basically, these had very small amounts of memory. You would have to take what we call a MIDI cable, and you would have to connect this to like 5-6 other machines. Like if you notice back in the days, you see like a big table full of rhythm box on it, because one machine, you could never get everything you need out of the one machine.
Okay.
So you have to join a bunch of them together to get a full song. You know what I'm saying? So like if I go through this here now.
So Dr. Valrica Bryson is loving the rhythm lesson. And I did an interview with Dr. Valrica Bryson in Georgia, and
shout out to Dr. Bryson.
Your
Respect and love
your
all the
name
time.
came up for sure. So she's loving this.
Yes, definitely. So these are just a couple of random rhythms.
Right.
And if you notice, right, there's no drums in there because it wouldn't be enough memory in the one machine. So what you would have to do, you have to MIDI this to another machine, which would be like the Alesis, like I was saying. Right. Another machine that had in like your kick drums, your kick, your snare, your hi-hat, and all of that stuff. And then another separate machine for percussion, like congos, cowbell, iron, and stuff like that. And that's what you have to do. So
Come on.
Yeah. So imagine have all the rhythms that we have in here. We have to have like 6, 7, sometimes 8 rhythm box line up and merge all of them together with separate outputs, separate MIDI card, and there was always a chance where it would chip out a timing because you get breaks in the cables and things like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was, imagine having to do this. And I would challenge any of the young cats now, as great as they are, sit down with one of these machines and have to make these things from scratch.
Okay, so do me a favor, right? Let's make something from scratch. with this antiquated box at this point, but it's still valuable.
All right, say less. So let me make something from scratch on the spot for you. All right,
We're going to name it the Vivid Rhythm.
All right. Okay, let me see. Pull the click track.
so far. We got Wow for Cassandra. Doc is saying that sound.
instrument in the beat. All right.
I could go on and on and on.
Forever.
I finished Bill Laden now. I could do 100 of them for you. Give me about 25 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, from scratch. So like I say, on top of this now, right? So if we play this here, right? And if you came around here on my side, right? The screen just said, the reason why we have to use multiple drum machines
Oh, you're
is
full right there.
pattern too large.
Yeah.
Meaning you put too many songs for what the memory could absorb or hold, could retain.
Right.
Understand? So you'd have to marry this now with another machine. Understand? That having your
Right.
percussion and different thing to fill up the song. But
Okay.
that would basically be the lead.
So is it possible to play back what you already had there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Juve rhythm right there. Stiff.
It's called the Vivid Rhythm. Put some respect.
All right, the vivid rhythm.
Put some respect on its name, please.
That's right.
No. I mean, for folks who've never met Dirky before, I'm sure you may have been observing the interview and be like, well, there was a lot of tough talk in there.
It's just truth.
But clearly the talent
Yeah,
backs
man.
that up.
I telling you, and I could do this with any machine. I have I've called super percussion, which is like remember that old school rhythm that funk and those guys used to use tick 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 tang tang tick 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 all of that. That's those kind of song there.
Okay. Let me ask you this,
Uh-huh.
because nobody's really been able to replicate this one on the money.
Tell me.
Since you are an aficionado, I still feel like this is the greatest calypso song of all time. Where did why can't I find it? Okay, where did
Rashidi, people
where
that were
did
trying to
this come
challenge me.
from?
People were trying to challenge me, tell me none of my old machines don't work. I'm so glad the world gonna get to see this now.
I'm happy to help.
I have cables, audio cables from 1993 still working. I take care of myself, man. Come on.
So tell me where this came from.
Goofy, we trapping now.
Stop a minute. Put this back in.
Okay. Yeah. All right, you do that. I'm gonna play this right here. I have it here.
Are you ready for you now?
Wait, hold on.
Goofy, we trapping now.
This right here made me fall in love with calypso. Let me tell you.
All we want to kick up dust. We wanna fight, we wanna fuss. We just want to mash downtown. We jamming till the roof come down. We don't want
Easy jam. What you got?
So put this back on. Let me just play something for you quick.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Okay. Let me bring it in for you right now.
Goofy, we trapping now.
So you sampled that. You didn't
I
recreate
sampled that, but I did have to recreate it for the other part.
Okay.
Right? I just sampled a Goofy, we champing now.
Yeah.
But I make that the beat from scratch. And I could tell you originally where those songs came from. It's the Korg DDD1.
Okay.
That's the name of the drum machine that those songs came from there. Understand?
Yeah.
That there is crazy. And they got to 17 and that because
The
I had-
voice on it too was dope.
Oh yeah,
Like,
man.
This was
Yeah,
this was like the
definitely,
perfect calypso
definitely.
record of the time.
Correct.
The bass line, everything on this was just
Definitely.
All right, so Dirk, let me ask you a question, Dirky.
Yes, sir.
You gave me your top 3 rhythm men that Dr. Valerica Bryson endorsed. She was okay with your list.
Nice.
Give me your top 5 Virgin Islands records of all time.
Oh wow. Well, you just played one.
So Can't Stop is on.
Can't Stop is on there.
Everybody knows it as Goofy. The real
yeah,
name
but
is
the
Can't
real name
Stop.
is Can't Stop. I have that original record on wax with the original packaging and everything at home. So there's that. I would say
Just got a text, best music ever, Funk is a genius, and so
of course,
is Dirky.
Of course, Funk, man. Funk,
No.
Funk is one of my idols.
The text says, and so is Dirky.
Oh.
I didn't add that.
I'm very humble. I'm very humbled by that person. Very humble. Thank
That's
you so
Dr.
much.
Valerica Bryson.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Bryson. Love alone. So Can't Stop. This might be song a little crazy, but Jam Band is not an up tempo one, but love me, and I will love you,
Yeah.
girl. If you love the arrangements
Okay.
on that song is crazy.
See, I like when I ask questions like this because that won't be on most people's list.
No, I know it won't. I know, but as a producer and as a musician, I like intricate arrangements. What else? You have 17. Mary jumping up.
Oh, man, big tune.
Like to me, right? Worldwide, I've been places all around the world in Europe, in the Emirates, all over the place, and I've heard these things being played. You know, like 17 plus, even more so than Jam Band. Like
Right.
they have songs that's way more international
Yeah.
when you go out there.
Right.
You know, what else you talking about? I would say, Imagination. I would put in Teresa Rackin.
Oh, big tune. Big tune.
Yeah, Teresa Rackin, definitely. I put that in.
Where we at? 5? Is that 5, Colette? That's 4?
No, I think that's 3.
4.
3.
3?
I
Okay.
think I said 3.
All right, I'll take 2 more.
All right. Oh boy. And you say Virgin Island songs of all time?
Yeah.
Boy, this is hard.
Oh, you're missing one for sure.
Yeah.
You're missing a couple.
I'm missing a couple. That's what I'm saying, man. But the
Okay,
list-
I'm gonna let you go to 10. Keep going.
Oh boy. Horse Ship by Jam Band.
Okay.
Let Loose by Jam Band.
Okay.
Jungle by Vio.
Okay. I was waiting for that one.
Yeah. No, definitely. You have to give Vio that one there. I will put a couple of them for Daddy Jones in there. Know what
Hula
I'm saying?
was a good
Hula,
one, too.
yeah, Hula was amazing as well. Who else we have?
The impact of Bernie.
Well, I was getting there.
Yeah.
So I was getting there. Bernie, Prime Time, Choo Choo by Prime Time. We jamming Choo Choo.
Yeah.
Chappie again with Ram, Highs Up, Highs Up.
Big tune.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm gonna accept that one on my list.
Yeah, that's definitely really big. I gotta throw some Virgin out in there, Caribbean Ecstasy. But it may be a tie with a couple of songs. Push Pipe. Yeah. They had a song named Drop the Bomb. But I wouldn't really put that in there. But
Right.
Push Pipe definitely. Enforcements. Bonks. Yeah, man. Hey, big up to Mac Daddy, Toby D, Danny, Cito, Bondi, all of those guys,
Yeah, that's
man. Yeah, Enforcements for sure. Oh boy. This is crazy, Rashidi. You put me on some real spot here because it's so.
So here's the thing. No extortion records in there.
No,
yeah.
I was getting to all of that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
Energy alone going in there. And then gasoline out of the fire hose. Yeah. There was a song that Vio did with China Dan, a collabo song.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song. It might not be on a lot of people's list, but the impact that it made at the time,
Right.
I really love that song. China Dan had some really cool tunes as well back in those days.
Yeah.
Oh boy. There's a couple more from Jamman as well, but those would be way back. I think Run Things by Jamman is one of my all-time favorite songs.
Okay. Run things.
Yeah,
I know who Run Things.
I might get a big debate and lash back on this, but I really don't care anyway. Greatest Jamman album of all time to me is 1989, Run Things. Like the arrangements, the production, man, and that entire album is just amazing and crazy. You know, Throwback Batty have to be in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Throwback Batty have to be. Just the lyrical content alone. To me, Throwback Batty made one of the biggest impacts in music history. You know, in the Virgin Islands.
Why would
so-
you say that?
Because I love songs that raise the bar. It made everybody do a double take. It was like a band beat vibe going on at the same time. I mean, when you say them brainless bandman imitation jam band, I mean, that alone is like...
Yeah, like, okay, I see what you're saying. Like, lyrically, it was the start of like Calypso beef.
Correct.
Yeah, like it was a beef,
Yes.
a diss track before diss tracks were a
Correct.
thing.
So that's what I'm
Right.
saying, the impact
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh boy, this my brain is all over the place right now because I love so much music and a lot of songs that I like may not be like, even with other artists in other genres, Rashidi, like I like songs on the albums that other persons may not like. Like whatever was a road march, that doesn't mean that that's my favorite song from the band or whatever case is, you know.
I like so like how you added it was like the second song you listed from John Ben.
Love Me.
Yeah. This is like my favorite. We didn't mention a stylish tune, Early Swanks. And I feel like we gotta put an Early Swanks honorable mention in there.
Which one is this?
I just love this record. It's not gonna be one that you like because they won Road March with Tramping this year, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Big Jam in there too.
Big Jam can definitely go in there. Spread It can go in there too. Trust me. But a lot of things for Kai Loco go in there and Swanks. Big up yourself, Swanks, you know? All the time, bro. Wow.
Yeah, Big Jam definitely gotta be on the list.
Yeah, I loved what's the song name that Sasso did?
Yeah. Sasso got some big ones
Yeah,
too.
Sweep the Floor. Yo, that's a big tune too, man.
Yeah.
Sasso they have a lot of big tunes as well.
I like the early Sasso Jam Band. What's the name of it though? It was kind of like had something to do with like medicine. Sickness.
Sickness was amazing.
Yeah. That was a big record.
He had another song too that didn't really, I guess it didn't get that popular, but I loved it. It was on the album with him and Daddy Jones when they were both in Jamman. Jamman for Life.
Yeah.
That's a big record.
Yeah.
Like I like a lot of records that may not have been popular with everybody else.
Right.
But you know, I love them.
Where do you see the direction of music, past and present? And how do you feel about the whole Bram movement? As an older head, how do you feel about the whole Bram movement?
Okay, well, just to pedal back a little bit, songs, I got to throw Jugo and Vibe in there. I got to throw myself Extreme in there. Showtime, Bass,
All
of course.
Showtime. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Of course.
Circles.
Man.
Circles.
Oh, man.
Big up Sweeney and that.
Jeez.
Yeah, Circles was big, you know. Myself too, and Chicken with Extreme. Songs like Powder and stuff like that, you know. You don't pay your money, girl, walk up the waist and jam. All of that is Extreme. The same Wine and Me. All of that We Belong. So Extreme has some big tunes in there. Big up to Chicken, big up to Pascal Harella, big up to Jugu Bass. You know, all of those persons that pour respective big tunes out there. And so to go back to the Bram thing now, I guess that's something, I mean, I won't fight it. I definitely won't fight it if that's the era that they want to usher in and that's the movement and the song and the motion that they want, then hey, I support it because just like when I was growing up, like I say, I used to listen to Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. You think I try and hear that when I go to a club now?
Right. Right.
So you really think these persons, them at their age and their peers, want to hear hardship when they go to a club?
Right.
It's the same thing. We have to embrace change and understand that there's movements. I shifted the culture. I was a great disruptor. Jones was the same. Swanks, AJ, all these persons. So you have to give everybody the respective time. It's a whole different era. The Bram thing, if that's the movement they're going with, then that's that. If it's a general consensus, I just want people to understand one thing with it. Please don't ever stray too far away from foundation. There's one thing I learned from persons like Boots, Bolo, Onion, and all of these guys before me. Structure is very important. And it depends on what you want to do, because yes, it's our thing. If you want, you must always have a unique identity, right? A unique identifier and stuff. But at the same time, you don't want to make your music in a spot where it's only homegrown alone, because the human ear could only take so much fatigue for so long. So when you put too much, look at the biggest songs that ever come out of the Virgin Islands, including some of mine. They were a little bit more stripped down, because sonically in the mix, when it's too busy and there's way too much going on, it's all over the place. Sometimes the one issue I have with the music that's going on now is too many musicians want to be featured at the same time.
Right.
Meaning, like, listen, the drummer can't be playing fills all over the place and the bass song every second. I mean, it's like, it turns out to be, it's cool. I get that you want to show that you can play an instrument. It's cool, I respect that, but you don't have to show that every 3 seconds.
Okay,
You
so
know
now,
what I'm saying?
as somebody who has helped shape the Virgin Islands sound, how would you define the Virgin Islands sound? If it, like you were responsible to put this definition in Webster's dictionary, how would you describe the Virgin Islands sound?
I would say basically it's a unique style of melodic rhythm, based with both groovy and fast-paced cadences and drum styles, based on patterns and songs unique to the VI, because we also have something to be proud of when it comes to our song and our
Rhythm and bass. Drummers and bassmen here are exceptional.
Yeah, exceptional. And not only that, even the whole song, whether you go to Anguilla, you go to St. Martin, you go to Dominica with the Bouillon song, if you listen to all of those tones, Trinidad even, you listen to songs, you know what I'm talking about, the past years, that's VI rhythm. That's our song. And it's a great thing, you know, but we need to be careful, because I think the biggest difference is sometimes what we sing on top of them too.
Right.
The productions are amazing, the rhythm, the bass line and stuff are amazing, but we could do some better writing. And I would just like to encourage.
And we have great writers.
And we have great writers. So
Culture.
this is what I'm saying.
Like
I would just like to encourage people, listen, sometimes you kill yourself by trying to do it all yourself.
Correct.
Nothing is.
That's prolific. Say that
Yeah,
again.
sometimes you kill yourself by trying to do it all yourself. There's nothing wrong.
I might put that on a wall.
There's nothing wrong in trying to hire, procure, source a writer or a few different writers. You know,
that's how Trinidad has done it for years.
They have exceptional singers. They're classically trained, professionally trained, and they have writers.
Right.
Some artists started out as writers
and now
are artists. You have people like Corwin Dubois and Nadia Batson Allen that are really amazing. Farmer Nappy that are really amazing writers that have written for other persons. You have producers like KC, Precision Production.
Big respect,
and then
KC.
Produce, you know? Yeah, man, big respect to KC. KC mix and mastered, I think 1 or 2 records for me years back. Amazing talent, you know. I just want to say, be very careful, because you have to know your audience. That's all I'll say. How far do you want to take this? I always ask every musician this. How far do you want to go with this? Do you want to make a career out of it? Do you want to be part of the actual industry? You know? Do you want a career? How far are you going to go? Because if it's just a hobby for you and you just want to watch the young girl them skin out at that jam, then tell yourself your career, your days are numbered.
Right.
But if you're disciplined and you apply yourself and you're really interested in pursuing this, you know, as an industry, and learn the business and get your intellectual property, because it's something that could pay you for life. I could tell you, trust me, if you do it right, it will pay you for life.
All right.
But pay your dues first, I must say. I think we have a bit too much of
I did that.
Huh?
I did that.
No, not really that entitlement. Is what I would say.
Well, I mean,
I saw a couple of guys make a post on Facebook one time and, these guys need to move out of the way. So I'm like, if you are depending on Rashidi to move out of the way so you could get a stream in a radio station, you are sadly in big trouble. because Rashid ain't going nowhere. Same thing with me, same thing with Jugu, same thing with Jones. I mean, come on. Like, when I took the reins and the crown, I took it from who had it before me. Because I was just that tenacious, that ambitious. I had that drive, and there was no stopping me like a hurricane. It's just like when 50 Cent came through as a rapper.
All right.
You know? So you have to
Kill
be...
Ja Rule.
Yeah, you kill everybody, the whole game,
that's true
and the
too,
impact on the culture. So I'm saying, you have to take what it is you want. Don't expect a warm embrace. Nobody's going to hold your hand and sing Kumbaya and go down the road with you. You know, prepare to fight for what you want, but you have to be serious. You have to be disciplined, show up on time, be dependable. People need to be able to trust you. If you're building your brand, you have to build a brand of confidence and trust. That's the only way you will make it in the world and this industry, because the greatest currency on this earth are relationships.
And speaking of relationships, I would love to see more collaborations. You worked with Jones on a record before, right?
Yeah, I work with endless persons, man. Like that was frowned upon when I started to do it. Like when I started collaborating, that's a track there. When I started collaborating with persons back in the days, even from the 90s and the 2000s, it was frowned upon. It was like taboo. It's like, you gotta be crazy. And I'm like, listen, y'all don't understand. The wall is bigger than what's just right in front of you, you know? That's a big tune. Big up Jones.
Now on fire, people getting hotter, temperature get higher. We call that soca fever. Music getting sweeter, vibes it getting better. Sweet, sweet señorita, come and stand in front ya. I'm coming down, I'm wailing, whining, Junita. Okay, I'm whining down, whining, wailing, pushing down. I'm coming down, I'm whining, wailing, Junita. Okay, whining down, I'm whining, I'm pushing. Picture this, 10,000 strong. Picture that, chipping along. Picture this, them big bottom. Picture that, whining along. Picture this, 10,000 strong. Picture that, chipping along. Picture this, them big bottom. Picture that, whining along. And there's a way as she moves, she roots up, she body.
Good morning, good morning.
You, what going on?
Everything is everything. What you saying?
Everything blessed, man.
All right, good vibes. All right. Well, oh, is this Harry?
Yes, it is, sir.
Hey,
Naughty
hey,
Harry!
what kind of thing? Hey, Harry, big up. Like, hey, Harry gonna kill me. I supposed to call back Harry now for days. Sorry, bro. My day's been crazy.
This might be why he calls you.
From since Columbus sailed me.
Hey, Harry's my brother for life, man. You don't know. Large up yourself, bro.
Yeah, man. Everything blessed, my brother.
All right, so Harry, he brought in a antique. When are you coming with yours, sir?
As soon as I touch down, you will be the first person I come to.
There you go. This is being recorded for.
I know that.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay. Don't go against these words.
As I touch down, you will be the first person I come to.
I appreciate that.
man.
So Harry, how you feel about this conversation I'm having with Dirky today?
That's the best conversation ever. He talking straight facts.
I don't know if you caught from the beginning. Is there anything that you are going to dispute as a reputable backsman in the Virgin Islands?
I can't really dispute what he said.
Okay, all right, cool. Just checking. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I tell you, Harry used to live Tatola. Harry used to basically, Harry tell him, man, basically you are living my band room.
Oh yeah.
We collaborated a lot, man, and like I used to love really even when those guys were on tour and I would be in the States. Harry and I sit down together and make rhythm for jam band in the hotel room in Miami and stuff before a gig and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's my
Definitely.
frequent collaborator for years. I do a lot of work on their party mix them. We would trade rhythms. Harry give me a lot of stuff too. When I needed help, Harry was always there for me. So as I said, that's my brother for life. There ain't never no tension, ain't no beef, none of that stuff, you know?
Yeah. So
In the beginning, they wanted tension between us.
right.
Yes, correct. But they don't know. You know, when people don't understand a relationship, they don't understand the connection. You know, it's cool. But you and I know, and I've said this publicly for years. You know, Rashidi people like try to say years back, oh, Harry thieved this. Harry never
Right.
stole a thing from me in life. You understand?
Right.
Anything Harry got from me, I gave to him. He never stole anything.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
We were collaborators, as I say. I would sit down and send him stuff. You know how excited I used to be as a little boy to watch Harry. Who, by the way, I will say this on record now. You ask a question all year. And when I say, in terms of selector and with a backsman running backs, ain't nobody seeing or touching Harry. Not me or nobody else. Trust what I tell you. Harry used to sit down home in his house all day and just practice running rhythm, you know. So when that man go to jam, like, that's his job, you know.
Well, it was his job, and the pressure was on because.
No, that's what I'm saying. But he was the greatest at it. Trust what I'm telling you.
Friday
Selection.
Friday was at the front, like James Brown throwing those hand signals, finding you every time you mess.
Yeah. So Harry, you're getting, bro. You're getting your flowers from me. I tell you so privately and publicly all the time. Here on this platform, you're getting your flowers from me, man. One of the greatest ever. You know that. Love alone for life, bro.
So Harry, okay, I'm gonna ask the two of you this question at the same time. Whoever starts first wins. All right. A beat that you guys collaborated on that you could make with your mouth.
Harry, that would gotta be the that Little Mermaid rhythm we are doing in a hotel in Miami.
But what does it sound
Yes,
like?
sir.
Yes.
What does it sound like?
Oh,
Oh wow!
And then it's like about yeah.
Oh wow!
That was written in a hotel room in Miami.
But not only that one.
No, it's a lot more. We're just using that as an example, you know.
The ultimate sample you give me, and I put it in a party mix.
Yes. Tell
All I
them.
want to do is make the whole park bounce down.
All right, I ain't tell you that all yet.
Yep. Which party mix is that?
That's can't remember.
That is my favorite party mix, though.
Yeah, that's a beast of a party mix.
Let me see. I might get lucky on this one. Is that how it starts? Right? That's the very beginning, right?
That sample is in the first rhythm, yeah.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
No,
not that one.
Yeah. No, that's too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too early. That is my favorite. All I want to do is make the whole crowd bounce, y'all. Yo, Harry, me ain't gonna lie to you. Though. That really mixed the nasty though. Jeez, bread. Hold on. I'm gonna continue.
I can tell you, Dirky helped me so much, right? He had a year we in the studio, and the cartridge actually erased with the stuff on it, and we had to basically do everything. I had to call this man.
And he came through for you, right?
Yeah, straight. I had to call him and say, yo, cartridge erased. I need you to send me this, and this. And that was the last song we had to do on the album.
What album was that?
What year that one?
That was Dip on Top.
Dip on Top, yeah.
All right. Hey, listen, man, I appreciate this conversation so much. I'm looking forward to you coming through with your box, Harry. Dirty Harry.
Oh, yeah, it coming.
And I'm looking forward to that. Hey, thank you for calling in, my brother.
All right, man.
Yes,
Big up yourself, bro. Love.
All right, love alone.
All right, so see, like what you were saying about your files, my files.
Trust me, I know all too well.
Have you ever like lost a drive and then sent it away to them people that charge you your first bond? Yeah.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
because of that, this is like organized real different.
Yeah, I understand. Trust me.
Well, yeah, man. That is okay. Let me see. No, that's too early. That's early.
Yeah, that's all he there. You just went to like. No, not that. Not that one.
Damn it.
No, you're too far ahead.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's around this era here.
ladies and gentlemen,
But this isn't it either.
Jam Band Party Mix 97, baby.
It's like the first one.
Could be. Is that?
No, in this one.
No, not that.
It's not this. Anyway.
98, 99 maybe.
Yeah. This was a great party
Yeah.
mix.
Oh
too.
man.
Man.
Most high. Hello, Shakuma.
All in your guts.
Friend, what friend? Friend of Mara and darling. Len, darling. Then the night play back again. When I man get up in. Come again to be my friend. And rock down basic. Why am I getting up? Rock down basic.
So you've also been known for the party mix. Which
Yeah.
was your favorite of yours?
Oh man. I really love 95. I love 95. That was the same year with Man Terrible and Throwback Batty. I love that party mix. I love 97. Bad. 97, amazing. One of the earlier ones too with Right Up. That's one of my favorite. I have so many, and I did a lot of work. A lot of my work that I did were on their party mixes as well.
So, right, because that was a jam band party mix.
Yeah.
Right up.
Yeah. So all of those years between like 96 to like 99, I did a lot of work on those party mixes and stuff as well. A lot of those rhythms I work with Harry with, you know? Yeah.
Well, hey, the heyday, the glory days of Calypso, the great Nick Daddy Friday.
Correct.
And the impact that he made on the BVI in terms of the musical influence as well.
Hey, Jam Band used to play Tatola so much, right? There was one festival, they came up there, they played 17 times in 1 week. Yeah. Real talk. 17 times. I mean, I've gotten close to that. I think my record is 6 gigs in 24 hours, me personally. But I don't think I've hit 17 times in 5 days
week?
yet.
5 days?
I think it was less than a week. Yeah, I think it was less than a week.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate you very much, my brother.
Yeah, man, love alone anytime, man. Anytime. I appreciate you having me here. It's my privilege and my pleasure, my honor to be here.
Well, let it not be the last time, sir.
No, man, anytime you need me, you say the word. You know how to reach me.
We got to say thank you to the native son that made it happen today. Also, we got to say thank you to Posh. Posh has got big things happening next week, and our very own Coco B is nominated for the Posh Icon Award. So vote for her. You can see how to vote for her on our social media page, which has been doing astronomically well. So you can vote for her today. Today's the last day to vote. So if you ever watch one of these interviews and you're like, what a cameraman? All right, well, that's the producer. That's the switcher right there. And the content as well. So there you go. All right, so Neighborhood Pharmacy, changing healthcare in the VI, one patient at a time. G Muscles, they got a big weightlifting competition this weekend. Check that out as well. Also got to say thank you to the Division of Festival Scene, John Festival coming up. Lots and lots of great acts on stage. Kes A. Sabantan, Richie Spice, Patrice Roberts, Pompa, Wyclef Jean, just to name a few. All right?
Yeah, I'll be there too.
You on there too?
That's St. John, right? Yeah, man, we there.
Extreme that?
Yeah, man, we going Houston next week, Thursday, come back Sunday. Yeah, man, Extreme featuring Pascal. We'll be in Houston along with Carnage and some other persons, DJ and Ruley. Big car up there Friday and Saturday. Sunday, we fly back straight St. John.
Yeah. Somewhere somebody thought, they're giving him all his flowers because his music is dead. No. He is still gigging.
Yeah, man. Still gigging.
With the best of them.
Yeah, correct. With the best of them.
So big respect to you. And, of course, speaking of the best of them, send your songs this way for the Vivid Road March, $1,000 to the winner. Expecting to draw that early in July. All right, so that's what it do, man. Don't forget Liberty. They are our proud sponsors. Stay connected with Liberty. Stream more, pay less. Switch today at libertyvi.com. Is there any legislation for VI music in the British Virgin Islands like we did for the US VI?
Not that I'm aware of, no. None.
How do you feel about that?
We have, and it's terrible. I think that so many persons in the past dropped the ball. And there was even a time, Rashidi, where for a few years, there was no official road march recorded. Yeah, and that's such a gross injustice to the hardworking musicians that paid their dues even before myself. And, they were never really taking it serious up until a certain point, I guess, I don't know, they were just throwing a festival to say, and the bands, I guess, they didn't consider as, an intricate part of it. And it's crazy. Record keeping has been a significant issue up there in that sense,
Right.
But it's a gross injustice. It's terrible, and even recognizing persons by the legislatively, like you say, by the government, persons that have contributed for decades and put out international music, and when we travel around the world, we carry the BVI on our backs. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm all VI. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised VI. You know what I'm saying? I represent BVI, USVI, everybody. But it's kind of crazy sometimes that we don't take it more seriously and understand that. That's why, I started my show. I have a show called Ministry of Rhythm, and it's a podcast. And I've highlighted persons. I've had persons like
Okay.
Haji, I had Swanks, I had AJ,
Oh, dope.
Osai, Jugu.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, all these persons on it, because I created that to give persons their flowers, because there's so many persons even behind the scenes that you don't know and what they contributed to the game. And that show has actually been picked up now by 284 Media and Tatola, so it's been distributed through them. So it's an amazing opportunity, honor to that they would recognize that. A lot of great things happening. But I just really wish that things would be done better to recognize the requisite persons, give them the flowers while they're alive. And, we need to understand music, your culture is part of your export too, that's your unique identity. When people come, it's like if you go to Italy, you want to go eat pasta and gelato and see different sites,
Right.
You come to the VI, you experience what the VI have to offer is the same thing. The music, you want the Kwelbe. In the BVI, we have the Fungi. We have our style of music with the calypso, the soca and everything. So it's part of your unique identity and we should be proud to display it. When you come into the ports of entry, you should have Friday, you should have all these persons, Pupa Kelly, everything. It's
Right.
like, to me, we need to do a lot better with this,
I agree with
BVI especially, man. Like, they've done a terrible job, I must say.
you. No, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say that publicly.
Well, you are saying
Because
it
it's
publicly.
real. No, I'm saying I will continue to say publicly.
Okay.
Yeah, better should be done.
All right. Well, so I guess that kind of tells me how you feel about the USVI putting in legislation for the music.
Well, I love what the USVI has done to recognize persons that have contributed. I mean, like, when I saw them do it for Popa Kelly, man, that warmed my heart so much, and other persons, like, that's so amazing. And sometimes all you really want is, you have the love of the fans, but to be recognized by your peers, and then the government, the legislation and stuff, that's on a different level, because that's your legacy that you're leaving behind for your children and your children's for generations to come. So it's an important thing. We need to be honoring and respecting these persons for life,
All right. All right. Well, hey, listen, man, I want to say thank you sincerely for joining us here today. It was
My
truly
pleasure,
a
man.
blessing, man. Thank you so much. Time for us to go to Petite Pump Room and have some lunch.
No problem.
All right, Coco B, you're invited if you'd like. So you could pay.
I love it. I love how you just snuck that one in.
Yeah. Just in case you want to pay.
I ain't getting between I though.
All right. Yeah, but definitely, man. It is. Hold on. I may have found it. No, that's. Damn it! I wanted to end with that party mix, man. The last time I did this, that computer died.
Oh wow.
So that's why I don't have it. Uh-huh.
You got to know.
I said I think I find it. Y'all think it's a game? I believe I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jam Nice Party Mix 98. Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly.
Harry, I think you should call me or no, Harry? Harry, I think you should call me or no?
Let's get this party started quickly.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
As we listen to your greatness, sir, we would like you to hang up now.
Okay, sir.
No problem, sir.
This might be the greatest party mix of all time.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Let's
sir.
get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. Hotte, 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 mama. 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 Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. Tony Blocks.
Here it comes.
All I wanna do is make the whole crowd bounce, y'all.
Dirky did that. Dirky did that.
All I wanna do is make the whole crowd bounce, y'all.
Macado.
The best tint man in the VI. Macado, what you saying?
No, I'm on it.
Firefighters unite.
And the beat goes on.
You got a problem with my fag?
Remember this? Every time I jam the radio, people out there walk keep jumping. If you see the jam and music whiling up, everybody want to jam the show up. You love Juve, you love jam and sharing blows. When the jam and play, you take off your clothes, shoes off, socks off, shirt off, pants off, brassiere off, all off, all off, take off all off. Hey, you want me to take 'em off? Oh, girl, pull 'em back. Oh my, that's in the what? Oh my, that's in big. Oh no, somebody get 'em back. She wants this. And the beat continues. Muscle grip, muscle. Quad on crew. Alma. Sano. Grip. Tell them about the Zacchaeus. Oops.
Derek. Hey, Scooby.
Hey, you know what time it is? It's party time. Everyone's invited. Come on in. It's my party and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Ladies, this one's for you. It's your party and you do what you want to. Do what you want to. Anytime you want to. You would do too if it happened to you. All the guys in the house. It's your body and you do what you want to. Do what you want to. Anytime you want to. You would do too if it happened to you. You know me never write them down now. What? I'm gonna write it thing and write it thing. I say write it thing, go stop. Write it thing and write it thing, mama write it thing. Jump up. Write it thing and write it thing, me gonna write it thing. Stop up. Write it thing and write it thing, me gonna write it thing. Jump up. Bring God. And you know me, new style again. So I'm on.
So you contribute to this part, right, John?
I contribute a lot of parts.
Upstroke, upstroke, upstroke. Change them again now. Backstroke, 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 backstroke.
To the breakdown part, just on tan 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 tan. All of that is me.
Whoa! Glorious, victorious. One man around for the whole of us. We are drunk, we are drunk, we are happy as can be. We are the members of the drunken family. Glorious, victorious. One man around for the whole of us. We are drunk, we are drunk, we are happy as can be. We are the members of the drunken family.
Worries alone, people. I know. What are they? Yeah, man, it's that time. What time is it, Daddy? You want me full up the hole with stone? What? I said you want me full up the hole with stone? I'm a backup. Well, you know me, I'm going to show everybody bring stone. Well, I don't marry, come back for jam.
So, don't forget though, whatever you do, wherever you go, don't forget the vivid streaming rhythm.
No, this is in here now. And when I get home, I'm going to transfer it here.
Yeah,
So
yes.
it'll be saved and labeled as
The vivid rhythm.
I'm telling you, you can count on me with that. And trust me, when you hear it again, I'm going to send it to you.
But
Understand?
I need some kind of credit.
No, of course.
Don't get your Kirk Franklin on. I need some sort of credit.
You were the inspiration, so it's a vivid rhythm.
I'll take
You
that.
gonna get your credit?
I jam her in a corner.
Jammer in the evening.
All over Jamban.
I jammer in a
Why it look like Rush?
right behind them.
Speakers.
I jammer 'cause I love the jam.
The rhythm that they playing. All over Jamban. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Listen, when I had no value and concern for my hearing, I tried to take them by the speaker on a wheel. Hey!
Jam, the rhythm that they're playing, all over jam band.
Coco B, pour on my ugly face.
If I had to kiss her, what I do? I'd kiss her in the morning. I'd kiss her in the evening. All over jam band. I'd kiss her in a corner, right behind them speakers. I'd kiss her 'cause I love the jam, the rhythm that they play. Sunny T, all over jam band. So hey, some bumps, daddy bumps, banana, tell them I can walk the body every time it comes.
All right, I'll go home. I'll go home.
Hey, you realize, right? You can never go wrong with an old church song or nursery rhyme.
God forgive us.
Bye, everybody. I'm telling you, hey, but you know who I want to big up before we go? Even in that party mix and several other jam band songs, especially in that era there, Akai.
Yeah, for sure.
Big up to Akai Hajj, my bro for life, for real. Akai, if you listen to the bass lines, especially in that era there, you had to actually come up with a specific bass line. Giant were the same thing.
Yeah.
So when you hear a rhythm, when you hear a bass line, you know exactly what song it is.
Right.
It wasn't just you're playing in the same key or you're all over the place.
Right.
Specific bass lines. You listen to the whole party mix. You know the way man, Akai big up yourself to the wall. Large. You cannot mention great bass players out of the VI without mentioning Akai. I don't care what nobody say. Big up yourself.
Well, it seems like you enjoyed this interview too.
Yeah, hey.
You're welcome.
Yeah, tremendously, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, man. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. All right, let's see if we can take Jackie to lunch too while we're at it.
Sound like a plan.
Big jam, where we going? Big jam, pull up.
Hey, if you liked what you saw today, oh, you already come down? Share. Don't just hear the vision. Share the vision. Let everybody know what Vivid Streaming is about. We had an amazing week of guests this week, like an amazing week, and thanks for putting the exclamation mark on that, brother.
You're most welcome, man. It's been my honor.
Also gotta say, man, condolences going out to Shai Sheree. She won't be in today. Lost a loved one, and we sending out our love and our blessings, all right? Fal salam, fal salam.
Where we going? Big jam, where we going?